I'm the motherfucking king, bitch.
The Florida Panthers have been incredible in this postseason. In this game, the Carolina Hurricanes had some good surges, and they looked pretty decent. They just couldn't bury anything. They couldn't get anything by this brick wall named Sergei Bobrovsky. The performance in which Bobrovsky is putting forth is historic. We have rarely seen goalies get this hot and become unbeatable. No one on Carolina is good enough to beat Bobrovsky right now. We had a lot of good goaltending. Bobrovsky stole the show. For the scoring, Bennett would throw it over to tkachuk. Tkachuk would make a great play here on the half wall, throw it to Reinhart. Reinhart would rifle this top left. 1-0 Florida Panthers. You don't need to score much when Bobrovsky is just a human wall. Carolina would have their chances to score on Bobrovsky, but time and time again, he made big saves and timely stops to keep the Florida Panthers ahead. Late in the third period, Carolina would pull their goalie, empty net, just couldn't get anything established in the Florida zone. Florida almost got an empty net goal, but were unable to bury it in the open net due to some good block shots. But alas, the Florida Panthers would win this game 1-0, and they take a stranglehold on this series up 3-0. This is not how a lot of Carolina Hurricanes fans would predict this series to go. Carolina outshot Florida 32-17. It does justify a worry as some people had going into this postseason. Would Carolina be able to score enough? They have some good players, but not a lot of great finishers. They just can't get anything past Bobrovsky, and he is playing out of his mind. But some of these opportunities should be going in the back of the net. So does Carolina still have a shot? Well, the odds are very much against them. But it's got to be one game at a time mentality, and they got to simplify their game, get players in front of Bobrovsky, screen him, low shots, rebound. The fancy stuff ain't working. Heck, admittedly, even the grindy stuff isn't working, but you just got to keep at it. As for Florida, people thought you were going to lose to the Bruins. People thought you were going to lose to the Maple Leafs. Then people thought Carolina could be too much for you. But the Saint himself, Sergei Bobrovsky, comes to save the day and is carrying these Panthers to the promised land. It's a team I wouldn't want to face, quite frankly, if I'm being honest with you. Even in games, they do not play great and are massively outplayed. They still get the win because this goaltender is a freaking beast. This has got to be a deflating loss for the Hurricanes. They were the better team throughout most part of this game. But man, these Panthers, they have no quit. Proven time and time again. Start putting some respect on these Florida Panthers. They're a damn good team, and they deserve to be where they're at. The one thing I will add with the Florida Panthers, Barkov going down is not a great thing. He seemed questionable to come back throughout the game. Hopefully Barkov is not out long term. I think even without Barkov, the Florida Panthers will be able to close out this series. I would love to know your takeaways from this game. Leave them down below in the comment section. I'm Captain Paul, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bobrovsky!